Ladies and gentlemen, young boys and young girls, wasting time blaming each other is not solutions to our problems. Richard Rogers quoted, "The only way forward if we are going to improve the quality of the environment is to get everybody involved." Bill Nye added by saying, "To leave the world better than you found it, sometimes you have to pick it up other people's trash." Ladies and gentlemen, young boys and young girls, you can argue all day for people to praise you. You can explain why your choices are valid. You can beg them to see you are worthy, but none of that will produce respect over our planet. Ladies and gentlemen, young boys and young girls, climate change has contributed to raising of temperatures leading to drought. We need to apply different methods of harvesting water for domestic purposes. These methods include installing water tanks or suitable containers to harvest and store rainwater, constructing water ponds, and constructing water pans to trap and store surface runoff. Ladies and gentlemen, young boys and young girls, in 1989 during UNEP conference, Kenyan President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi said, "Whatever happens in Europe will affect Africa. Nobody controls the movement of air." We discussed, some of us, when we were in schools, we used to discuss movement of wind, monsoon, dry air, and so on. But it should be noted, during those old days, these winds never carried anything except freshness of the universe. But today, it carries all chemicals and everything dirty business that human beings have made it. Ladies and gentlemen, so the man himself is going to destroy himself. And it is for us to devise methods and ways of controlling what we think is going to destroy us. And this requires unity amongst us, members of human race, regardless of their colors, creed, and religion. So, ladies and gentlemen, young boys and young girls, I hope these matters we are discussing here, they are not going to rot on shelves. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, young boys and young girls, for choosing to listen to me.